You know, the fall's a great time of year to ride, but you're just never going to know what the weather's going to be like.
Yeah, like this morning, we got caught in the rain and it's really cold. Welcome to Steel Horse. I'm Jody Willis.
And I'm Steve Reese.
You know, we only have 2 episodes left in the 2011 season of Steel Horse.
But don't worry, we'll be around all winter long, so you can watch all the shows that you've missed. But be aware that the calendar will not be up to date. You'll have to go to steelhorsetv.com to find out what's going on this winter. On this week's show, we have a very special ride for the victims of the Indiana State Fair tragedy. And we'll have that from beginning to end.
We'll have all that and much more when Steel Horse returns.
Be there. Steel Horse is brought to you by Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson, your central Indiana Harley dealer since 1947. And by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
Get yours at Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson.
If you've been injured in a car accident through no fault of your own,
don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you.
Don't believe you'll be taken care of.
Don't believe it will all work out.
don't believe anything until you've talked to us.
The risk is too big.
Accidents happen in a minute, but the impact can be lifelong.
You need an attorney to help you get the compensation you deserve. You need us. We're Leidendorf Law. Call us first.
Call 842-5800 or visit Leidendorf.com.
You hear that little voice? It says, meet me where the road touches the sky. It's time to ride. And when you're on the road, make sure you have Rider insurance. Rider is focused solely on the motorcycle community and has been for almost 4 decades. We know what it's like to feel the wind on our face because we're riders ourselves. Come see the difference. Ride with Rider.
Welcome back to Steel Horse.
As you all remember, there was a tragedy this year at the Indiana State Fair, and a lot of bikers got together to help out the victims. So let's take a look.
Well, actually, there's people around town that's been giving word out that they wanted to put a ride together, a charity ride together for the State Fair victims. So I jumped on board, put it together, and Hard Rock, obviously me working at Hard Rock, backed us up. So that's basically what inspired me. Since this tragedy just happened, then we decided to go ahead and go forward with it.
I'm on this ride for benefit to the State Fair victims. I think it's wrong that they put a limit on their ability to collect money. Some of them are seriously injured, and it's going to cost them a lot more than what they're willing to pay them. And that's why I'm here on this ride.
Well, my friend Jamie, wherever she went, let us know, so we went for that, and we were there the night that the tragedy happened, so it kind of felt like we should come along.
The ride actually starts here at Indianapolis Southside Harley. We're routing down to the Indianapolis State Fairgrounds. They're going to actually get off their bikes there, go to the memorial and do a moment of silence, and then leave the State Fairgrounds, and then we're ending at Hard Rock Cafe.
To help out the State Fair victims. I think it's a wonderful charity.
Fall is my favorite time of the year. The trees start changing, the weather's nice, you have your Indian summer, it's beautiful riding. That's about it.
Hard Rock tonight, we have, obviously you can come in, you can donate. We're still taking donations for the State Fair victims. We're having raffles. We've got 3 bands playing with live music. We have 10 show bikes coming.
I think it's for a good reason. The people that were injured and died, they really do need our support. Wish it hadn't happened, and I could say a lot of things, and I did on my blog, my own blog, that its opinion. But I wish that the weather had been a little bit better so we could have a better turnout, but every little bit helps, and if y'all can give something, even if it's just $1, you know, there's places still taking the money, and let's, you know, show our support to these folks, because a lot of them that lived are going to have a long time of rehab, not just physically, but emotionally as well, because of what happened.
We weren't at the concert, we're on the outside of the grandstands, and we seen the outside havoc, not the inside. Just chaos.
We've also got the 20% off if you come in and you donate money and you get your armband. We do have 20% off of food. We've got bucket specials and all kinds of entertainment.
Feels fine. I'm always the only woman on the rides. I got Carrie.
The 2011 riding season is dwindling down, but there are still a few events out there going on. Let's check them out on the first installment of the Southside Harley-Davidson calendar.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This week we're going to talk about eyewear. You know, most of your information comes through your eyes, so you want to make sure you have good vision. One of the things that in the state of Indiana, you're required to have eyewear when you ride a motorcycle. So here's a couple tips on buying eyewear and using it in the state of Indiana. Number one, buy a pair of glasses that fit. Put them on and try to keep a closest fit as you possibly can with your cheek and the lens here on the glass, because most of the air comes up this way when you're riding. Second thing, most eyewear, you'll see some that'll have foam backings on the inside of the lenses. Some like this one, like a sponge foam, is very soft and comfortable. The other one's actually a rubber covered foam. You want to try to gravitate more towards the rubber covered foam than you do the soft foam, because in the summertime when you sweat, a lot of this foam will get saturated, or in the rain it'll get saturated and it could drip into your eyes. Sunglasses are another thing. When you buy sunglasses, try to avoid polarized sunglasses. Polarized sunglasses take the glare off of the road. And you want to be able to see some of the glare out there, especially the wet leaves in the fall in Brown County, or rain or tar strips, things like this. That'll give you better vision, let you know more what you're coming up against. Last thing I want to show you today, when you buy a new helmet and that, bring it home. One way to extend the life of the shield, the clear shield, is go ahead and take car wax, completely coat it, buff it off, and then put a piece of saran wrap around the top of the shield when you store it. When you're ready to ride, just pull the saran wrap off and you're ready to go. Another tip when you're riding, especially in the morning or evening time, the sun coming up right above the horizon there, where it's right in your eyes and that, take a 6-inch piece of black electrician's tape and put them right along the bottom of the lens right here, or the shield right here. That way you can adjust the shield to where the sun is, or by moving your head up and down slightly like that, you can keep the sun directly out of your eyes. Remember that 90% of your information comes through your eyes, so you want to make sure you have good, clean, scratch-free eyewear. Till next time, I'll see you on the road.
Pitbull Leather is a must stop on my ride to Nashville.
I love shopping at Pitbull Leather. They have everything a rider could want. So next time you're in Nashville, be sure to stop in. And just because I ride, I get 10% off.
Pitbull Leather, good deals, good times.
Don't think you can afford a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle? Think again. Think Harley-Davidson of Bloomington. A pure uncut Harley street machine can be had for a lot less than you think. A whole new brood of Harley-Davidson motorcycles that won't make your wallet a pit of despair. Check out the dark custom line of motorcycles, including the Crossbones, the Nightster, and the all-new Black line. Accelerate your fun at Harley-Davidson of Bloomington.
When I'm out on the track, I got to give it everything that I have. I need skill, reflexes, and coordination to win races. And it's really no different on the highway. And just one alcoholic drink can impair your ability to ride safely. So be responsible and know when to leave your bike parked and make it home safely. We're all here to have a little fun, but a DUI or wrecking your bike, well, that'd be just stupid. So ride safe, Indiana, and let's make it none for the road.
If you're involved in a car accident, the first thing you should do is call your insurance agent, right?
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize they may be entitled to more money if they simply call us first. We know the hassles after an accident could be stressful. We can help. The insurance company is prepared. Are you? There's a reason Leidendorf Law handles so many accident cases. Curious? Call me. Why Leidendorf? Just compensation.
You know, even charging your battery is getting really high tech now, but they come out with a good idea. We all know the name Battery Tender, and tell us about the new idea you guys got going on.
The newest thing we have is our solar panels, which will work when sun loaded to a 10-watt unit, a 15-watt unit, or for maintenance purposes, a 5-watt unit. And operates the same way that your trusty Battery Tender operates. At the end of the charge, it'll float your battery and keep it there until you are ready to use your bike.
Now, cost-wise, are these more expensive now that they went to this than what the regular Battery Tender was?
No, the Battery Tenders have remained essentially at the same price for years and years. The solar panels, we think, are about the most affordable for solar panel for renewable energy use in the industry today. The warranties are good at 3 years for the solar units and the electronics in them. But this panel, for instance, which is a 10-watt unit, which is a full charge, will give a full charge to a battery, you'll be able to get for $100, $110. The 15-watt, which is a pretty powerful charger, is $150, and then we have a smaller one, which is a 5-watt, primarily a maintainer for your battery. You can get it for what I call front pocket change, is $75 to $80.
Now tell me, how can people get a hold of the new product?
Well, of course, any of your dealers carry Battery Tender. Within this industry, we are about 70% of the total charger maintenance charger kind of market. So about everyone carries it. All of your dealers will carry it, both V-twin and metric. All the distributors carry it for those dealers who are watching. Or you can call ourselves or look it up on our website at www.batterytender.com.
We're part one of the ride at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. We're here to pay our respects to the victims of the stage collapse, and we're waiting for a shuttle to take us to the memorial.
Something with your life but didn't prevail, and every effort made seem like you failed. Take your time, work it through, dream big, believe in you. The life you live to the fullest, live without regret. Dream, make them true to reach potential in you. pick up the broken pieces. Sometimes we go through hard times for many reasons. These type of trials builds character in you, so you can help others when they go through. Yeah, take your time.
Steel Horse Cameras caught up with a lady that won a very special contest involving a motorcycle show that's second in popularity only to Steel Horse. Let's check it out.
I'm a fan of Sons of Anarchy, which Kurt Sutter created. Been a fan of it ever since the first episode. My husband takes pride in telling me, hey, your guy Kim Coates and Ron Perlman are on this show on FX, go check it out. I was hooked ever since. So hooked, I named my bike after my favorite character, who's named Tig. So for a fourth season, Sutter announced that if the ratings for the premiere episode were higher than last season, season 3, he was going to pick 2 United States followers of his blog and Twitter, fly them out to California in November, do a viewing of the show, cook, have Katie, his wife, cook for us, and maybe have some of the stars there, and just basically entertain the you-know-what out of us. So I thought, well, that's nice of him, but it ain't ever going to happen. So September 11th, I'm on the dedication ride for the monument downtown, the 9/11 memorial. I go on the Twitter to tweet, well, I'm downtown and I'm drenched, and my @mentions have just exploded. Everybody's saying, check the blog, congratulations, check your blog. So I look on, I look at the blog, and people are looking at me like either I've had a religious experience, which yes I was, or I was going crazy, which yes I was, because all I could do was say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I won, and I never expected it. So I'm kind of a minor celebrity at work because in November, me and another follower will be flown by Kurt to sunny California, at least I hope it's going to be sunny, and get to meet him and his lovely wife and see what's going on, and just basically hang out with the great creator of Sons of Anarchy. So I'm still overwhelmed by it, and the date's still to be determined, but we figure it'll either be the 10th, 11th, or the 12th episode, one of the 3, because we'll get to do a viewing party and sit there and watch it, make comments, and all that kind of good thing. So it's kind of an exciting thing, and what is it, 16 days later, 10 days later, I'm still kind of flying high with it, so that's my 15 seconds of fame.
All right, this week's Indy Powder Coating Bike of the Week belongs to Rob from Elite Auto Image. Rob, this is an amazing bike. Tell me about it.
That's a 08 Street Glide with a 23-inch front wheel. It's got stretch bags. Everything's been candied, powder coated, and painted. It's got a iPod motorized in the dash. All its JL Audio ZR components. Just about every nut and bolt's been powder coated or painted on this bike.
All right, now obviously a lot of time and effort went into it. Who did all the work?
We did everything in our shop besides the paint work.
All right, well, it's like I said, it's an amazing bike. Be safe on it, all right?
All righty, thank you.
What was the Kawasaki race bike built for the MotoGP World Championship? In 2008, it was ridden by John Hopkins and Anthony West. Samurai XZRR, Ninja ZXRR, or Mojo AERR? We'll have the answer when Steel Horse returns.
Indy Powder Coating has been the top choice of racers and custom car and bike builders for over 14 years. Go where the pros go for all your refinishing needs. Located on Indy's west side, so stop in, call, or check us out online for your free custom quote. Get yours at Indianapolis Southside Harley Davidson.
If you've been injured in a car accident through no fault of your own,
Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you.
Don't believe you'll be taken care of.
Don't believe it will all work out.
don't believe anything until you've talked to us.
The risk is too big.
Accidents happen in a minute, but the impact can be lifelong.
You need an attorney to help you get the compensation you deserve. You need us. We're Ladendorf Law. Call us first.
Call 842-5800 or visit Ladendorf.com.
When I'm out on the track, I got to give it everything that I have. I need skill, reflexes, and coordination to win races. And it's really no different on the highway. And just one alcoholic drink can impair your ability to ride safely. So be responsible and know when to leave your bike parked and make it home safely. We're all here to have a little fun, but a DUI or wrecking your bike, well, that'd be just stupid. So ride safe, Indiana, and let's make it none for the road.
Cage-free, it's a better way to live. And not just for chickens, for you and for me.
We've all got stuff coming between us and the things we want to do, getting in the way of our personal freedoms. So who's looking out for the cage-free humans?
We are!
At Harley-Davidson of Bloomington, we can help you build your bike, your dream, and your freedom. No cages. Accelerate your fun at Harley-Davidson of Bloomington.
Hi folks, welcome back to Steel Horse. What was the Kawasaki race bike built for the MotoGP World Championship? In 2008, it was ridden by John Hopkins and Anthony West. Samurai XZRR, Ninja ZXRR, or Mojo AERR. If you answered Ninja ZXRR, you are correct.
Now let's head downtown to the Hard Rock Cafe and check out the end of the ride for the victims of the Indiana State Fair.
Ride went good. We had 12 bikes, wasn't a lot, but people came out and had a good ride there. Everybody's safe, and we all stayed together and did a moment of silence at the memorial, and now we're here, ready for some prizes and stuff.
It was a nice ride for a nice benefit. I hope it helps. It was nice to see the memorial at the fairgrounds, and I hope they keep it there forever.
It was a great ride. The weather turned out to be a good day, and obviously for a good cause for the family of the lost and severely injured people of the State Fair.
Southside Harley-Davidson was a sponsor of this charity ride along with Hard Rock Cafe for the victims of the State Fair tragedy. And we started the ride at our store this afternoon, and they rode out to the memorial, and then we came down here to help promote the bike show that they're doing and also give people a chance to ride the Jump Start for the non-riders who have never shift gears and used clutch and throttle. And you can get on and we can teach you how to do that. And also we have a bike on display inside the store of some of the bikes that we have available.
It was very surreal. It was nice to see that they had a plaque and flags up, and I hope that the people of Indiana always remember it and remember the victims.
Well, I thought it was pretty incredible. I wish we'd had more, but 11 Harleys and a Yamaha, that's not bad. And it was the first time I've been back at the fairgrounds in years, and just seeing all that display, it makes you think. Makes you wish it didn't happen, but I'm proud to have helped out.
I've seen it a couple times, but I just feel for the victims of the family that had the injuries and the loss.
Well, we donated some money for the people that lost their lives and got hurt at the state fairgrounds.
Well, we decided to come down here for the ride for the people who lost their lives at the Indianapolis Fair or the Indiana Fairgrounds. I just thought I might show my support, come out and bring the bike out and donate a little bit and just kind of help out, do what I can.
We have a 98. There's a Yamaha R1 custom. We had the swing arm extended. Paint job done by a friend. It's all airbrushed.
Well, right here I have a 04 Hayabusa. I actually built the bike myself. My company name is Fancy Cycle. We're here in town, local. First of all, the bike is a 04, and we have been customized since 04. I've made some upgrades over the years. If you look at the back end of it, it's got a 360 rear tire on it, single side swing arm. The custom exhaust we did ourselves. We just try to do something different. Of course, it's a Coach bike. We're a Coach fan. Go Coach!
One of the things that we did today was out at BC, out in Brownsburg, they actually donated these plaques for us. For the people that entered in the ride today, they actually was People's Choice. We've got the 5 top bikes, and the 5 top winners will actually receive this plaque.
Well, Hard Rock loves to give back to the community, and this was such a tragic event for our community and a music-centric event that we felt like that we needed to get involved in this and really help the families of these people who had such tragic loss.
Now it's time for the second installment of the Southside Harley-Davidson calendar. So look around and pick out events, and why don't you take me to one? Well, that'll do it for this week's edition of Steel Horse. Remember, the Steel Horse Bike Nights are going to be going on till the middle of October, weather permitting.
And we'll see you next Sunday morning at 10 a.m. on WNDY for the Steel Horse season finale.
Be there. If you missed any part of today's show, you can catch us also on Comcast On Demand and the Steel Horse YouTube channel, and of course on Facebook and the SteelHorseTV.com. Steel Horse has been brought to you by Leidendorf Law with over 60 years of experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases, and by Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson, your Central Indiana Harley dealer since 1947.
Closed captioning provided by Abate of Indiana, preserving motorcycling for future generations. If it involves motorcycles, it involves Abate of Indiana.